Welcome back to Supernova Traveler. We are continuing our review of Married at First Sight, Season 11, Episode 7. The honeymoon is over and the foolery is just getting started, at least in my opinion. The couples are back in New Orleans and moving into the apartments provided by the show. They're visiting each other's homes to get a feel and meeting with Pastor Cal for the first time. So let's get started. Let's start off with Olivia and Brett. They first visit Olivia's home and she states, "I like my own little bubble, so I hope he wants to move into it."
But I'm also a little nervous just because I'm pretty set in my ways, I'd say, for the most part. And so I'm hoping that I'm able to, let go of the little things.
So during the introductions episode, Olivia stated she describes herself as from the 70s with some fun. And her home looks like it, minus the fun. And Brett picks up on that, mentioning everything in Olivia's home looks old and sterile. That gave me a chuckle. And to be honest, that is actually Olivia's vibe, and she is only 30. They then visit Brett's place, and she is unimpressed. But guess what, Olivia? He owns his home. Brett picks up on this.
Walking through Brett's house, it's super messy, and I'll be honest, his house in general is not that great.
I love my house. It took a lot of saving, a lot of smart choices, but Olivia did not seem to care about my house at all. She reminded me of like when you're in a school field trip someplace really, really boring. Kind of made me feel like
So the issue is that Brett is too sensitive. He comes off as sarcastic, but unlike some people, his sarcasm comes from insecurity, lack of confidence, and is used as a defense mechanism. I don't think Olivia is the type to foster or boost his morale because Olivia is a problem. Like, how do you get married but be set in your ways? Where is your flexibility? Let's watch this encounter with Pastor Cal in regards to finances.
Finances. She's way more loaded than me.
I'm a nurse practitioner, so I make more money. But he's done really great things. Like, you own a home, I don't own a home. I think that's a huge deal. You're studying for your certifications to advance further on in what you're doing, and I think that's great. However, I've told you what I thought my concern would be is that I want to go travel and do things, and I like to go to Saints games and do stuff like that, and I told you that I was concerned that I may not get to do those things because of financial reasons.
I mean, if you want to do those things, it's your money. I don't care.
But I want you to come with me.
If you're footing the bill,
And
sure.
Dad, I don't want to do that.
Well, them's the breaks.
But those are things that I looked for in a husband, is that I said I want a husband to go travel the world and do things.
Olivia sounds like my money is my money and your money is my money. Olivia wanted to get married to a sugar daddy that will let her quit her job, but she got Brett, and now she has to work longer. But honestly, Brett is the worst person to communicate with because he is so insecure that he is immediately defensive upon serious conversations. I don't foresee them working it out, especially not this early on. Alright, here we are at Amani&Woody. Dr. Kyle visits them first, and I have to say that my concerns were valid. We get to see the first crack in the couple's foundation. Apparently, Woody does not like surprises. They have a mild disagreement of an artificial possibility of Amani changing her hair. This goes back to his friend that said Woody don't like change in my review introducing the couple.
I would say a boundary for me would be I don't like walking in surprises. Like when I told you about you decide to cut all your hair off, and just tell me beforehand so I don't come in here and be like, it's happening.
Yeah.
Just tell me up front. I'm not a secret. Just tell me.
I'm cutting my hair all off today.
We're gonna discuss it first to be sure. Just can't just cut it off.
I can cut my hair,
We together.
but I don't have to ask for permission.
I gotta ask. So you think you're just gonna go out here today and say, oh, I'm about to go out here with a ball and come back with a ball here today?
If that's what my body was feeling that day, that's what's gonna happen.
I don't know about that one.
You can't dictate how I present myself.
But that's a drastic change. That's different.
Who are you to tell me what I can do with my hair?
Okay, if I go out today and I say I don't want to work at my job anymore, and I just say, well, I'm telling you I don't want to work at my job, and then I say bump and I'm not working anymore. You gotta really truly think about it.
I think your job is a little different than me cutting my hair.
That's a drastic change.
That is completely
That is a drastic change. That's your physical appearance.
That is my physical appearance. That's not our livelihood.
So Woody then goes on to try and manipulate Amani by saying if she cuts all her hair off, he will lose all attraction for her. Dr. Cal then mentions, what if she developed alopecia? Then Woody's like, oh, well, that's different. Now he backpedaling, right? Then his new excuse about why she has to talk with him about cutting off her hair is how a woman he got pregnant had an abortion without consulting him. The two scenarios don't even equate. One, you are not married to that woman, and two, Amani can cut her hair without consulting you. This is a major red flag of a controlling person, and now we are seeing what his friends were saying when they kept on saying that they don't think he's ready for marriage. Please, let me know what you think about that whole situation. Did you see it the way I saw it? Or did you just think, it is what it is, they'll get past it? That is a red flag for me. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching my review. So please like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to share my videos. You can share them on your Instagram, your Twitter. I don't have Instagram or Twitter,